Western Conference semifinals, Game 3. The Houston Rockets come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the San Antonio Spurs. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 3. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Wembanyama high post. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. On the wing, Green, covered by Barnes. Green against Barnes. From the arc. And it's Green, missing. And it's the Spurs ball. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively, and that we gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And it's Barnes at the elbow. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Rockets on offense. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Spurs. Smith finds Şengün. At the elbow, Van Fleet. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So they now lead by 1.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
And Fleet on the wing, defended by Paul. Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Wembanyama. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Offline with his 3. Barnes against Eason. Outside, Green. Van Vliet trying to break free. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his second basket of the game.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really seek to protect. He will either go over it or through it. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
So it's the Rockets now. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
On defense, the Spurs, they trail by 1. Easton passes to Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Paul. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And here is Green. Inside, Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for Houston. Şengün. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good.
We're starting to get a better sense of the player that Şengün is. An agile big man who really brings a lot of energy to the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Over Smith. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Paul with the ball. Barnes trying to free himself up. Off with the layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside, Green. Four on the clock. Back to Van Vliet. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And here's Barnes for three. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
A big forward with quick hands. Barnes, oh, he'll let it fly.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet against Paul. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. To the middle. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Van Vliet on the wing. Eason against Barnes. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Van Vliet against Paul. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Paul with those little micro hesitations. I'm just glad I don't have to guard him anymore.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Eason with it, covered by Barnes. To the inside. Here's Green, and he lays it straight in. He's got 6. Here's Paul. Barnes outside. Pass to Castle. No good on the 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. San Antonio leading. Down low. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Takes it off the glass. Amukelashvili has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Şengün against Wembanyama. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 4. Here's Smith. Van Vliet trying to break free, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Smith taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. First one falls for him.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Brooks checked in for Jari Eason. Amen Thompson comes in for Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Both good from the line that time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Wembanyama passes to Collins. Holiday against Jones. With some arc and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Dylan Brooks. The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That one falls for Jones. For the Rockets, Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Jabari Smith. And Jalen Green subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Paul's checked in for San Antonio. And so Jones nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside, Green. For 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
It's hard not to foul Chris Paul in that situation. He's just so crafty.
The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Paul.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
San Antonio making a switch here. Branham's checked in. And both free throws good from Paul.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
Brooks outside. To the paint. It's deflected. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Number 1, Chris Paul. And the Spurs making a change here. Sissoko checked in.
City, Sissoko.
Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Landale And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
San Antonio leading by 3. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Branham, the pass to come. Now Paul. 5 on the clock. Poked away. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Outside, Green. Drops it in from 11 feet. Green's got 8 points. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period. Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
The Rockets trail. Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Brooks. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The drive by Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
The Rockets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Now, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. Pass to Champagny. Good, nice job down low. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Green. And the rejection by Collins. Whitmore, that 3 off the mark. And San Antonio shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Ball left side. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. That one wide left. San Antonio leading. Here's Paul. Softly drops in the floater. Paul's got 8.
Fantastic touch, like a little rainbow from Paul.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Brooks with the bucket.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Branham. Hasn't made one yet. Over Thompson. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And that one's good. Whitmore. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Ball looking over the floor. Collins a screen on Green. Lays it up off the glass. Falls got 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here's Green outside. Collins grabs the miss. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ball passes to Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Jones checked in for the Spurs. And so he hits both. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Thompson outside. Here he goes. That one good for 2. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Collins a screen on Thompson. Here's Jones. He's off on that one. Good D by Thompson. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Champagnie passes to Jones. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Paul. Buries it down low. Paul's got 12 in the game.
No question, Paul is playing with real heart on offense. He is not afraid to carry the load.
Brooks the best to Landale. Back to Brooks. From deep, Green knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Green against Paul. Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Landale. He's guarded by Collins. Brooks the best to Landale. Power down with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Paul. The Rockets making the shot. Here's the teardrop. Green with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And a missed layup. San Antonio trailing here. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Collins. Down low. Here's Whitmore. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Paul. 12 points for him. To end the run, pass to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. With a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Jabari Smith comes in for Cam Whitmore. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Smith kicks to VanVleet. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Back to Smith. They kick it out to Green. Houston moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's VanVleet. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
You can't be overzealous trying to guard VanVleet. That's how you get in trouble.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Oh, he is a coach's dream. That's why they love VanVleet. The intangibles are off the chart, and the execution is consistent.
And he sinks the second. And San Antonio has possession. Wembanyama outside. Over Şengün. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 8 points. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Outside, Green. VanVleet sets the pick for Green. Over Castle. No good off the back of the rim.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
And Wembanyama outside. And stolen by Şengün. Smith finds VanVleet. Easton passes to VanVleet. Inside, here's Green. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 3 assists tonight.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Barnes outside. Over Eason. The Rockets pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Green. 15 points in the game. Back to Smith. Easton passes to Smith. To the inside. Here's VanVleet. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. VanVleet's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jones checked in for the Spurs. Pass to Kelishvili. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Van Vliet finds Eason. Smith with a screen on Barnes. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Spurs trail by 5. And Wembanyama outside. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Van Vliet outside. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Jones against Van Vliet. Jones, no luck. Houston leading by 3. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Castle. Here's Kelishvili. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly aligned so far here in the second quarter.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Houston in the lead. Here's Thompson. Van Vliet outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, shoot 2. Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jones from outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Here measuring up the shot.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forcing turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead.
Yeah, I like the chances. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 3-point lead on the court right now for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Jabari Smith is second. And, of course, Amen Thompson.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
The first one falls.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Both free throws good from Green. Spurs trail by 5. Now Paul. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Şengün, no good. And San Antonio shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And Wembanyama passes to Paul. Wembanyama against Eason. Pass to Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 3. And Wembanyama outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
For San Antonio, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Everyone has an opinion on Victor, but my advice to Wembanyama is to ignore them and just focus on doing you out there.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Green with the ball. 17 points in the game. In the corner, it's Eason. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Castle. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Green's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. Outside, Green. Eason finds Green. Fires the 3. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got 5 rebounds tonight. San Antonio again turning it over. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Green. Down low, 6 to shoot. And Şengün throws it down.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage.
Here's Castle, guarded by Green. Barnes outside. Pass to Paul. Shields over Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Back to Van Vliet. And here is Şengün. That one drops for him. 8 points for Şengün.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Şengün against Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Paul. There's the screen to the paint. Here's Manu Kelishvili.
I've seen CP do this a million times. No one is better at running the pick and roll.
Rockets leading by 5. Now Eason, covered by Barnes. And to Van Vliet. Now here is Smith. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Let's see it. Keep it going.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Spurs also with the sub. Champagne's checked in. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Champagne. He's covered by Thompson. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Thompson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
No good on the free throw. No luck that time either. Spurs trail by 6. To Champagne. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. To the middle.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Chris Paul, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And Paul drills both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Van Vliet sets the pick for Şengün. Green kicks to Şengün. Ball against Van Vliet. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Paul. 14 points for him. Inside. Here's Manu Karashvili. Pass to Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rockets leading by 7. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Paul with it, hanging up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Castle. Down low. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Thompson. With the drive. Here's Smith. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Champagny. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
What impresses me about Wembanyama is his amazing coordination. How is this possible at 7'4"? Come on.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Houston making some changes. Cam Whitmore comes in for Smith, and Brooks subbed in for Green. Zach Collins checked in for San Antonio. Trey Jones comes in for Chris Paul. And here is Van Vliet. He has 6. Here's Brooks. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Spurs trail by 10. Now Jones. Outside Collins. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 18 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Off target from 3-point range. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
So it's the Rockets now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Brooks misses. Wembanyama with it. 18 points for him. And Collins now top the key. Thompson with the rebound. Houston leading by 5. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Right wing. Here's Whitmore. Şengün trying to free himself up. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 9 assists now tonight. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the inside. The jump hook, and it's off the back rim. No good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
To Champagny. Wembanyama up top. Whitmore defending. Free throw line jump shot. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
For 3, Van Vliet. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Rockets lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. They've got Brooks. Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Landale in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Shot by Collins, no good. Houston in the lead. Now here's Green. The 11-footer, and the shot goes down. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Messi, he's checked in for Collins. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Jones. To the paint. Unloads from 9. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Got a piece of it. Here's Branham. Looks covering. Here's Champagne. He doesn't hit that one. Houston leading by 4. And here is Green. It's tipped. Here's Branham. Brooks covering. Pass to Paul. Here's Branham. Spurs passing it around. And Paul gets it to go in.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
Brooks the pass to Thompson. Green against Paul. Beyond the arc. And it's Green. Missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Branham the pass to Paul. Over Green. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's all knotted up.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
Paul against Green. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Green's got 11 in the second half.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Count the basket. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And this is a throwback performance from Paul, flat out taking over in a big way right now.
Thompson against Jones. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jones with it. Picked up by Thompson. Jones the pass to Paul. To take the lead. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Here's Landale. Now Brooks. Another shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in for Jones. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Ball against Van Vliet. There's a screen. And the wide-open shot from Paul. The Rockets pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Landale. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Personal. Second team foul. At the line for one. Jack Rendell.
Paul with the ball. Pass to Castle. Inside. Here's Castle. And he dunks it down.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Now here's Green. As he pulls it in. The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Branham can't get it to go. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Brooks. Here's Landale. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Landale's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And for an update on Zach Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Spurs head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you need to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. If he has to miss a lot of time, it would be a really tough blow, since his team is right in the middle of this playoff run, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some fouls.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Jabari Smith comes in for Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Just impressive, excellent take and make by Paul.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in.
What's up?
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Green. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the left wing. Ball left side. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Şengün. Ball against Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Shot clock at 3. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And the Rockets lead by 1. Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. The ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
The crafty Paul is hard to cover. He takes pleasure in toying with the defenders and drawing fouls.
And that one falls for Paul. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Castle. Ball outside. Over Green, and Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 30 points.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
Eason against Barnes. And here is Van Vliet. Here's the three. A shot missing. Ball outside. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
This is Paul's veteran know-how becoming a factor. He is not afraid of these moments.
Green left side. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 13 points in the second half.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you put a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that with one of his shots falling.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Now here's Green. Pass to Eason. Smith with it. Inside. Here's Green. Rebounded by Castle.
Defense pulled out all the stop to shut him down there.
To the paint. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And the layup's good off the glass. Mamu Kelishvili has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. 1:12 left in the fourth. To the middle. And defines Şengün. He gets it to him.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Ball against Van Vliet. There's the pick. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Smith. Stolen. Here's Castle. Five to shoot. Driving in, and the basket is good. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Fred Van Fleet. Fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Chris Paul, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
For the Knicks fans, if you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. No. You're on the big screen. Get down. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Houston foul. Jaylen Green. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Castle, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Takes a 3. It's money from deep. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
On their way to the floor,
Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Paul.